I'm calling on you, Lord. Yeah, yeah.
Who is it? Who is it? Come on. I'm up here and stir good rapping.
What's going on, Reb?
Rapping is in here minding this business.
What's going on?
Shucks, have a seat somewhere, boys.
Yeah, Reb, I'm just so sick and tired of just going on that doggone job.
Boy, look at him. Your real job is to focus on the word of the Lord.
Open the blinds. If that ain't enough, go out on the back porch. You ain't got to turn the alarm off for that. Sit out there and watch the squirrels and the birds chase each other and drink your coffee. You ain't finna sit up here and be nosy. You ain't no ambulance chase up here. Right, you done ran yourself to death every time an ambulance comes through. You hear a siren going, you running to the door trying to see where it's going.
You need to get up.
Okay.
All of you are. Why?
Okay.
9 o'clock.
Answer this for me.
What?
Why ain't you doing your hair in the way you're sleeping at? You got a mirror on the wall in there and a long one on the door.
You know I had started, to do that, but then I said no.
And now you just wanted to aggravate me.
I'd rather go outside.
You just want to sit outside and do your hair?
Folks just in your business, worrying about your position, and it's just so stressful, Reb.
So don't worry about them folks that are on that job. Boy, you sitting up there worried about them folks on that job that'll drive you crazy. You better worry about folks on the Lord.
It's affecting my job, though, Reb.
And it's going to blow your mind. And I'm telling you, when you see it, then you understand what I'm talking about.
Boy, back out that stuff there. Back down. Put my scarf on in the shower. What you say, Chiquita? I'm sightseeing. Did you guys watch the time?
Okay, I'm finna get you a mirror too.
That's what I'm saying. And that's the purpose of me getting up.
You could have just did that. Just had to take one off walls. Hell. And when you get done, bring it back, put it back here on the hook.
And you have to do.
Oh, gosh! Gosh! Oh, thank you, Jesus!
Valerie.
Oh, Jesus, thank you! She realized that you say if, who, what, when, and what her name is. What her name? You said Linda. If Linda was here, it'll be on and popping. I'm coochie cool. It ain't on and popping.
My protein coming in.
You need to get you a needle and suck the yellow out, and then just put your ears in there and just sit.
You got to stop focusing on the stuff of the world. Everybody want to focus on the stuff of the world. Everybody want to focus on the stuff of the world. I'm going to show you something right quick, boy. The book of Psalms. Psalms 1, chapter 1, from 1 to 3. All you got to do is read it. It said, blessed is the one who does not walk in the steps with the wicked. You're not walking in the steps with the wicked, is your boy?
No.
Nah.
Let's not be difficult on a Saturday.
Okay. Because I'm going to tell you something. If your brother Terry's going to be here, he'd have been here yesterday.
Yeah. This question.
Yes.
Oh, Lord. Oprah. Where is the rest?
The rest of who?
You know what? He got a free vanilla. Which one? You drink the hazelnut, I can tell.
I drink the first one that's open. Since you got me up, I may want to go home and fix some coffee.
Yeah, make it kind of strong if you don't mind, because I want it real strong.
Go on in and read, or the wicked, or stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers. You're not sitting in the company of mockers, is your boy?
No.
Now, hold on, let me show you something else. But whose delight is in the law of the Lord? Is your delight in the law of the Lord?
Come back in here and get my suitcase. Can go get
Bam.
the suitcase, kid. Now, see if that sign up there say sodas. Oh,
that's what. That wasn't the wrong.
This is Ellis Presley's Boulevard.
If you don't mind.
You know, since this for you,
Thank you. I appreciate it.
if this gonna get you to go on and do your hair, I'm gonna make it so strong and turn the color of the cup. Is that strong enough?
Yeah, just as long as it's strong. Come on. Ain't no coffee in here.
I know it ain't.
Somebody got boo. Boo. Somebody ain't doing it. He made it Jimmy cool. Put it drop.
Okay, I'm tired. You come in here on your job, then.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay. Am I smiling okay?
Stay up. And this one right here, you know, and this one here, and the other one out in the she out under the tree.
Well, Bill enjoyed more than me.
Look at this. I be looking for that green. He had some pretty green. This green was
It's on! Right now! Saratoga! Kobe! We got it! We gonna lock them in! We gonna lock them in, brother! And who meditates on his law day and night. Do you meditate on his word day and night?
Mm-hmm.
The person is like a tree planted by the streams of water, which yields its fruit in season and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever they do, prosper. Look, he said your feet has got to be planted. It's like a tree. The person is like a tree planted by the streams of water, which yields fruits in its season. Boy, look, your season is coming, and I'm telling you, all you got to do is just sit back and just wait on for your season to come. A job is nice to have, you're making a little money and everything, but you have to stay focused on the word of the Lord.
Okay, Rev, I'm gonna leave you alone. Brown Electrical, serving the St. Louis City and County, licensed and bonded. There's no job too big or too small. Call Brown Electrical. Call 314-518-8007 or call 314-913-0465. Brown Electrical.
Fried biscuits. They was just great. The fried biscuits. Good. And the spaghetti. Yeah. The spaghetti was really
So they don't need nobody.
I ain't do the biscuits, I just ate some.
And then come from KFC. And now you know.
What does that come? Fried pickles coming soon.
Come on down to Grand Slam. We're located at 2505 Chambers Road. We have books at Grand Slam. We have chess sets at Grand Slam. We have laptop computers at Grand Slam. At Grand Slam. At Grand Slam. Come down to Grand Slam. We're located at 2505 Chambers Road.
What it do? This your boy Quick with Ambition Clothing, the only lifestyle. Shout out to KB Production. My homeboy Kenny Boy, he been getting in for a long time, man. He been chopping it up. and marketing people to know to the highest level. You know, I did work with bro. He showed me a lot when it comes to email blasts and putting your product out there. He'll do that as well. Like, he's a really good platform to help your business go to another level. Shout out to KB Production, Ambition on Lifestyle.
Knock my high, everybody doing? Yeah, I just want to come and let you know that you know, we doing a new thing now with our verses, you know, verses of the day and everything, you know. We getting to the point now where we were just mailing scriptures off and everything out the Bible, but now what we doing now is we turn around now, we put some health facts with them also to feed the flesh, you know, go, if you gonna keep the spirit alive, you know, you want to try to help keep the body alive as well, so, you know, health is most important, you know. So if you want to strip it all in some health facts every morning, you know, all you got to do is just hit us up. All you got to do is just say you want to be included in on the mailing of getting the scriptures and the health facts, you know, about everything. We talk about everything in it, you know, and people love when we send them scriptures and everything, you know. They said be right on time, you know. So hey, the word of the Lord is just so good. It's good, just like this chicken right here. All you gotta do is just how good the Lord is. Who's the word of the Lord is just that good. That's right. That's right. Hit me up. I'm knock 'em out. Check y'all out now. Visit the community too. That's right. verseoftheday.ning.com. That's right. Rep knock 'em out. See y'all later.
That beautiful motherfucker. Look what the storm did. I got to praying. I got to say, Lord, you my shepherd. You everything that I need. And look at this. Oh, boy, look how powerful God is. Boy, don't tell me the power of God. Hey, I ain't tell you what somebody told me. Look at this. You see what I just got through coming out of? You see what I was in at first?
Welcome to Tennessee, people.
This is a planting, a cousin of banana. This is not a banana. Plenty of people think that this is a banana, but it's not. This can be housed as a vegetable, and it can be housed as a fruit. This can be eaten just like this, peeled raw like a banana, and it can be fried like a vegetable. So this is mistaken for a banana. It's not. It's just a cousin of the same species.
Right. Okay. And thanks for that.
Thank you very much.
And them greens, what was you saying about those greens?
Well, this is colored green, and we have one that is not colored greens. It's callaloo. It's the same cousins, but they are cooked differently and for different features of purposes.
Okay.
So, you know, it's different concept of
now, goat feet. We ain't got nothing like this up in St. Louis.
So I only give me $20 worth. Yeah, let's put me some more in there.
Look at the goat
Give
feet.
me 20.
That's goat feet, y'all. But it's healthy. Oh, look at that. Even Australia put their stuff up in the store. Goat head, the whole goat head. Look at that. That's the whole goat head. What you think about that? The whole goat head.
I know.
Even the goat is in trouble. What hickory smoked chicken look like. Look at this. This is cow feet. Look at that. Is there some? Nothing like this. Tiger shrimp. Look at that. Wow, man. Tiger shrimp. White shrimp. Small. Look at that. This here. Wow. This is cod. This is fish. Here's the price of it. Look at here. They even selling white dirt. Wow, ain't this something? In the store.
White dirt, yeah. Cause they ain't got none of this stuff here in St. They ain't got none of this green sugar cane. They ain't got none of this stuff here in St. Louis. I'm finna show St. Louis what they ain't got. Sugar cane here. They give you the whole stick, baby. Man, look at these Jamaican white candy yams. I've never seen nothing like it before. Jamaican candy yams. That's what they, yellow yams is what they call. Man, I've never seen nothing like it. Very helpful.
If you stay tuned, you'll get the chance to see some more. It's all good.
No, welcome to If I Can Do It, You Can Do It. And, we wanted to pull Reverend Knockem Out back up on the show because everybody's wanting Reverend Knockem Out to come back out. Reverend Knockem Out is such a good pastor. And we hope that everybody enjoy Reverend Knockem Out because Reverend Knockem Out been so good to the community, But most of all, the kids are really liking Reverend Knockem Out, So we look forward. Reverend Knockem Out been offered a show, to have his own show, We're not going to reveal what it is. We're going to wait until we produce it. And then we're going to show you what Reverend Knockem Out really do in the neighborhood with the kids. Reverend Knockem Out just loved the kids. So I hope that y'all enjoy this show, and we get ready to bring Reverend Knockem Out on out. So hey, everybody enjoy the show. Everyone, I want y'all to meet Reverend Knockem Out.
Yeah, what's going on? This is Reverend Knockem Out. Y'all gonna have to excuse my hair. I didn't have time to fix my hair. He come let me know at the last minute, that I was going on the show. You know how that go, So I just want to tell y'all, that these young folk, they gonna have to start taking Reverend Knockem Out real serious. Playing with these young folk, we're gonna take these young folk, we're gonna straighten these young folks out, because these young folks, they done got out of hand. But I love the kids, That's why they call me Reverend Knockem Out. Reverend Knockem Out is for the kids. All we want to do is just educate the kids. We don't want to do nothing to upset the kids, because the Bible tell you that's, hey, you spare that ride, you're taking, you know how it go, we going to get the word right, though, I'm telling you. These youngsters really got these things going on, and we ain't gonna have this stuff off in this world, because this Reverend Knockem Out, we ain't playing. We bringing this thing straight to the heart, We just trying to catch the heart of the young folk and just let these young folk know that, hey, we here for you, I'm Reverend Knockem Out. They don't call me Reverend Knockem Out for nothing, because I be knocking them youngsters out, what I'm saying? I be throwing a left hook and a right hook, with the word of the Lord in it, that's why you got to put on the body of armor, because you want to make sure that if they throw a spear or anything up at you, that, hey, the good Lord is going to touch you in the heart, so it's like Cupid, so you know how that go, you know what I'm saying?
Knockem Out, you've been out there grinding for years, and we appreciate you, and that's why we asked you to come back.
I agree with that.
Because they demanded us. It was a demand for you to come back to the show, so we thank God for you, and we glad that you was able to make it,
They hear so much about Reverend Knockem Out, that they know that, for one, I don't be playing with these young folk. For two, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I'm gonna rock you, young folk, with the religion. I'm love. The word of God is something that I don't even play with. I ain't trying to play church.
That's right.
I'm trying to set the stage for the young folk to be able to accomplish and see the vision and what God has for them in their life. Young folks is more talented than we give them, that we give them credit for.
They come out the womb, they jumping out the room rapping.
I know
I'ma
that's
shoot
right.
you, I'ma wet you, your mama this and your mama that, you know what I'm saying? And then that's the computer age. These young folks is they real smart with these computers, you know,
That's
so you can't underestimate these young folks, 'cause these young folks is smarter than what we all think. And we got to understand that these young folks ain't nothing dumb about these young folk, you know.
That's right.
Because when you really look at it, you know,
I know that's right.
You know, like I say, maybe this day and age and time, only
That's
thing we
right.
got to do is get these young folk educated,
I know that's right.
where they can be able to think. And once you can be able to get them think and let them know that, hey, it's all about helping the community, you know, and that's what all of this is about, you know. And that's what Rev Knockem Out is about. God want us to be everybody and want us to help you know. We got to be the hands of the Lord, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We got to act like Jesus. We got to walk like Jesus. We got to talk like Jesus. We got to have it in our heart, you know. So, hey, check this out. Look. Only thing I'm saying is, hey, we got to get ourselves together.
That's right.
And we got to get our young folk together.
I know that's right.
Because if we don't get our young folk together, we doomed. Our community is doomed.
That's right.
Everything. So I'm saying, you know
that's
if
right.
we all just wake up and come into unity and get these young folks together, get these young folks educated, because, you know, the council in the community is education. It really is.
That's right, be hype. That's right, be hype. That's right, be hype.
Hey, how y'all doing? This Kenny boy. Look, I'm going to show you. We've been working on this cat. Even the cat got sense enough to get saved. I'm going to show you how we worked on him and what was the results and how he turned out. See y'all in a minute.
Come on, Blake. We healed you.
To keep your enemies from killing you. Had no control. If they would have seen the greatness in him, they would have killed him before he got there. He almost got killed over telling his dream. Was going to take the position that they had all been waiting on all their lives. They would have killed him in the jail cell. Sometimes God hides what he's going to do in your life to keep your enemies from killing you.
Man, oh, I'm so glad, man, just to see this day. I'm telling you, God, give me another day. I'm very.
You know, God have called all of us for a purpose. Give all the glory to God. If you made it, if you're alive and you're listening to this now, you know, give God the glory because you made it to be able to hear, see, and, you know, listening to this here. You know, because there was a lot of folks that didn't make it through, you know. So, hey, we got to be thankful for the blessings that we have. And we all have to do as what we was created to do. You know, just like you go to the store and you say, hey, you know, I need some egg, milk, or some butter. You know, you go into the store just to get those, what you need. It's the same way when God created you. When he created you, he said he needs you. So therefore, your purpose is whatever he needs you for is what he's going to groom you for. But if you let God guide you, let the Spirit of God guide you to where he wants to take you and stop resisting. See, we start resisting. We get off and every time we do that, we miss our blessings. Let's give God his glory, you know, cause without him, we wouldn't be what we are today. We all was put here for a purpose. All of us was put here for a purpose. Wherever you at, you need to praise him and you need to thank him for what he did for you in your life. God is our protector. We can go to church all day long and congregate, But you got to have a personal relationship with God. You could have been dead a long time ago, depending on what you was on. Stop being people conscious and start being God conscious. Somebody could have poisoned you. You could have got hit by a car. You ain't guaranteed life at all. You know, you can walk outside your door, a straight bullet can hit you, or some can fall out the sky. You know, with all this stuff they putting up in the air, this man-made stuff. They don't tell them what's gonna fall out the sky. You know, Skylab might fall out the sky. A boat off the Skylab can be on its way down there right now just to fall through your house. And then let's realize that we all here for a purpose. Whether you're born out of rape, you know, it's no accident. You know, it's a purpose for you being here. Keep your eyes on the prize. So don't get hung up on the things in the world about them talking about. So what they talking about you? So what? Worry about the Lord. If you worry about the Lord more than you worry about somebody talking about you, then you would never have that problem. You know, worry about the Lord. Evidently you're doing something right for them to be talking about you. You know, so anytime you're doing something that's drawing attention when folks gonna talk about you, you know, you doing something that they really wish that they can do. You know, or they really wish they had the courage to do. Some folks just don't have the courage. You know, so hey, you know, let's think on a bigger level, try to educate ourselves. We got this whole database right here, you know, that we can reach all over the world. We can sit down and educate ourselves and let God guide us into what we need to do to educate ourselves, to better ourselves, to make ourselves better, you know. And when you think negative, I mean, it drains you, it depresses you. I don't want that feeling. I don't want it, you know. That's why I try to think positive. You know, it's always good to think healthy, think positive, because it gives you so much energy, you know. And I'm telling you, can move around. I'm to my man, like hey, in better shape than some of these youngsters. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, you know, when I think about how good God been to me, I just can't stress it enough how good God been to me. God have been so good to me. When I sit back and think about his goodness and what he done for me, it brings tears in my eyes. I don't know what about you, I don't know what you think, but every day when I think about what God brought me out of, especially 19 years in prison, I could have been dead. If I hadn't went to prison, would I know anything about? Would I wrote a book? You know, God put the book in my spirit to write. You know, to testify, you know, about prison life, show me the mind and everything, you know. So God has really been good to me. I don't know about you, but God has been so good to me, and I got a lot to be thanking God for, because we are all walking testimonies, you know. And believe me, he did not save us just for us to come out and do what we wanted to do, you know. God saved us for himself, because he wants us to do what we're supposed to do. That's why he saved us. He didn't save us to go back into all of that mess. You know, he didn't save us for that. We all here for a purpose. And another thing, what I want to tell you, and it's good to give, you know what I'm saying? Giving, I really don't know how this thing works, but I learned that when you give, it comes right back to you, you know. And I'm talking about, man, you don't know where it's coming from. You don't know where it's coming from. I'm going to show you an example. Now, y'all know this ain't nothing but God. I woke up yesterday morning. My insurance company, you know, we all pay car insurance. My insurance company called me and said that they put my name in the drawing and it came out and I was a winner. Can you imagine waking up to some money? Somebody want to give you some money? Oh man, that was a day for me. Been nice talking to y'all, so I got to get up out of here, you know. So, you know, I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Oh man. Lord, wait a minute. I'm ready to go with you, Lord. See y'all now. I got to go with the Lord. Y'all take care. Stop that pounding. Stop that pounding. Stop that pounding. Stop that pounding. If you want to pray, I'm not Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all out there tearing up innocent people's property, people's businesses and stuff. Hard starting a business. My heart go out to all of the small businesses.
If you wanna really make a change, everybody got to use their brain.